Oh, today I'm trying to use my powers for good instead of evil. So I I've been making just a ton of comments on people's Instagram this morning, and I feel really good about it. I sparked a couple conversations that really fascinated me. Apparently, I don't really know my weight in the world, and somebody explained it rather succinctly, which made me like sit there and go, okay, people do listen, people do watch. We're good. We're good. And it's odd. It's one of those things where it's like, hmm, when I walk up to one of my buddies, and this happened not last weekend, the weekend before, something like that. I saw my buddy Josh, and I walk up, and I said, "Hey, are these the friends you were waiting for?" And he goes, "No." I said, "I'm so sorry." And he was waiting for some people to show up, and they were complete "see you next Tuesdays" to him, and really pissed me off because he's a very sweet, nice guy. And I have something on him, something more to talk about, but I'll do that later. So the other two guys I look at, and I'm like, "So who are your friends?" He says, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I'm like, "I'm AJ. I do my usual, like, I shake people's hands and I smile and listen to their names, completely blow it out the other ear." And the one guy goes, "Holy shit, I follow you." And I sat there like, "I'm so sorry. I am so sorry." He goes, "No, no, you're funny, you're good." And I'm like, somebody else that I asked once, I said, "So what do you think of my stuff?" And he like, "I never take you off mute." And I'm like, "What?" He says, "You're kind of fun to watch." And I'm like, I can see that. I'm not saying I have really good body language, but apparently people enjoy listening to me and watching me move. And I'm like, how do I feel about that? I'm good. We're good. I saw Josh last night, and he was with our buddy, who apparently, whatever it was that he had the dream about me that pissed him off, he's over it. Because he came up to me. Actually, they walked past, and Josh just looks at me and goes like this. And I'm like, now what? Now I'm not friends with you anymore? But he came up and hugged me. He says, "I'm sorry. We were just in the middle of things." And I'm like, "No, you're fine." He said, "I needed to say hi to these people because they're leaving." Okay. And I hug him, and then a friend came up, and he looks at me funny, and I look at him funny. And I step forward, and we hug, and I kiss him on the cheek because I'm that dude. And I said, "I love you." And he says, "What?" I'm like, "I love you. Just shut up, listen to me, accept it. Stop fighting me. Let me love you." He's a nice guy. He's a good person. So I just let anything that was like clogging me up just go, done. Don't care. We're going to start 2025 off with you step forward and say, "I'm your friend and you're my friend." You step forward and piss me off, and I'll be like, "Thank you for playing. It's been real." So anyway, I had a conversation today also about like what I'm working on and how it's affecting me. And I had a guy just reach out to me, and we had a very seriously cool conversation. And he was expressing the fact that he was pleasantly surprised. That's where I was going with that. I was trying to figure out how to phrase that. Pleasantly surprised that I was reaching out to him and being, my usual self. And I'm like, what is the expectation of people? That people are assholes? Yes. So there was another conversation I had today, and I'm going to go on to a completely different topic for the next one with an influencer. And he was talking about something influencers do that bother him. And I said, you know what bothers me that influencers do is paint such a rosy picture of their life that everybody else's life looks shitty in comparison. And you just sit there like my life sucks. Look at what they're able to do. There's a lot of people that do that. And I know what they're doing. They're like excited and happy and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, how do you express to somebody who's excited and happy that their excitement and happiness sometimes affects people the opposite way? And it's not mine. I don't own it. But I will stand here and tell you, I'm not going to blow sunshine up your ass because life sucks. And then when it doesn't, you're like, woo! And we should celebrate that. But we need to do it in a way that doesn't make other people feel like their lives are this and our lives are this. I love you guys.